Hi, my name's Helen. This is my channel, Helen Mary Jo. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're returning, thank you. And if you're a Hells Bell, hello. So, Dolly's playing. Dolly's my Labradoodle, in case you're new here and think I've got a daughter called Dolly. Dolly's playing silly beggars this morning, and she's asked to come in, and now she won't come in. And so I thought if I start talking, she'll just come in, but she hasn't. She's just wandered off, and the back door is wide open. And it's quite chilly today, even though it's sunny. Although I'm not complaining because we've had such lovely weather. So I will fill you in more. Well, I'll let Mum fill you in. I'll do a little video with Mum at some point in the next week or so, next few days probably. And she will fill you in on her hospital update because Mum is in the room and it wouldn't really be appropriate for me to tell you about her when she's sitting there fully capable of telling you about herself. But it's good news, it's all good, so that was a big relief. And as I say, we'll update you on that. I am wearing, I know you'll probably ask, you know the white dress that I got from Tu after I took it back and refunded it, and then it was out of stock, and then I bought it again, and then when I bought it I actually bought it in black and white, and today I'm wearing the black because Mum and I are going out for afternoon tea this afternoon, and we will tell you about that too after we've been. So what is there to report? Not an awful lot, I don't think. Just, I don't know. Oh, now someone started sawing the trees. Hang on, I'm just gonna have to shut the door. And then Dolly didn't want to come in, and now she's come in. So honestly, it makes me laugh because I've had to deal with this obviously on my own for a long time because Rob was at work every day, and now he's like, oh, she's so annoying. I said, yeah, I know, I've been doing this for years. Never mind. I've been gasping for this cup of tea. I've just been having an online chat with IKEA about my mattress. I've got quite a bad back at the moment, and I don't think my mattress is helping. But to be fair to them, they have agreed, without seeing it, you know, I just had to take a couple of photographs. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just, so Mum's trying to stop Dolly from eating her cake. Dolly's really good. She never takes cake off a plate or anything, but if she sees something, she's looking for a nibble or crumbs or whatever. Anyway, so I was on online chat to IKEA about my mattress, and to be fair to them, they have agreed to refund me and collect it, but now that means I've got to get a new bed fairly swiftly. And our existing bed is done to the old IKEA sizes, which they don't do anymore. So we couldn't just get a new mattress for the base that we've got, so we've got to buy the whole thing, which is a bit annoying. An expense we didn't see coming, but you know, you spend so many hours in bed, and when you wake up in the morning with a backache after being in bed all night, that's not a good idea. I pulled my back playing cricket with the kids, and then it got better, and now it's just every morning I'm waking up with backache, so there's only can be one reason for that really. Anyway, enough prattling on about all of that stuff. But you know, those online chats, I'm still going on about it. Those online chats take so long because I know that the poor chaps or women, whatever, the people that are doing those are probably having 3 or 4 conversations at the same time. And actually, I don't even know how they do it. So anyway, today I am showing you just a few bits from Boden. And I think most of this stuff is in the sale now, if it wasn't when I ordered it. So I will try and link it wherever possible, but I thought as much as anything, it would be a good idea for me to try some Boden outfits on. I think I've got 3 dresses, trousers, and a kind of cardigan jacket. And then you will get a good idea of what their sizes are like, because surprisingly, I think, because it's a really high quality brand, in my opinion, and the prices are high, in my opinion. All of this is just my opinion, obviously. They don't come up big, in my experience, their sizes. So I bought everything in a 16 because generally speaking, that's what I am now. Nearly always on the top half and mostly on the bottom half. But having a look at these 16 trousers I've got to try, I may well be in for a bit of a disappointment. And yeah, so we'll see. But you know, as much as anything else, you can see what that style of dress in that size looks like on a 67-year-old woman who's 5'6" and mostly a size 16/18. And then, you know, if you're a similar size or similar figure or whatever, then it kind of gives you a good idea of what might suit and fit you, and also things that you may not have looked at. You know, one lady on the channel, I think she's mother of the bride this year or mother of the groom, I can't remember which, and she asked about that, and I said, you know, personal shopper is the way to go, I think, because they see you differently. You know, if you've always worn similar things or you're not used to buying kind of dressy outfits, it's so easy to make a mistake. And the real thing that you don't want to be on that day is concerned about your appearance. You just want to feel $1 million and enjoy the day, because it's over in a flash. I mean, that's my advice to anyone having a big occasion day, is suck up every minute, because it's over like that. Before you can say Jack Robinson, the day is over. So anyway, about 3 digressions there. Bonus digression. I'll go and try on the first dress. Slight interlude there. Oh, now I've just realised I've got to get the prices. Hold on. Another little interlude, because just as I started to film again, then Mum's phone went, so she's had to be moved into the other room. One of my sisters has phoned her, which is nice. So this jacket, I mean, Mum really makes me laugh, because she was like, what is that? I said, well, I think it's a really lovely jacket. We're on such different pages with things, but these lovely buttons. I do like a nice button. Can you see that? They've got Boden 1991, really nice high quality button. It's 100% cotton, and in the sale it was £65, which I think is about half price. And that's what I mean about them being quite expensive. But I think, you know, this really kind of makes a statement, but it is very Boden. If you've kind of been familiar with Boden over the years, you will see that this is a very Boden type of jacket. I had a raincoat once from them and it was spots, and you know, it's very typical, I'd say, but very, very nice quality. It's a really heavy cotton, it's quite warm, and I think it's really nice. Now I'm quite pleased, I have to say, because I got the trousers on. They're not tight. Oh, there's my knickers. They're not tight, so there's no muffin top, but they are kind of snug. But then the pockets are stitched up, which is I'd probably leave them stitched up if I keep the trousers, because otherwise they will pull. So I can't remember what the trousers are made from, but the trousers were £37, and again, they are lovely quality. And Mum was like, I'll show you, hang on, sorry, I'm gasping. Mum was like, I'd like them without the stripe. And I said, I like the stripe. And with all the VE Day celebrations lately, I do feel a bit, I came marching back in them just to make Mum laugh. So I'll show you the whole ensemble. And these are a 16 regular. I don't think they're too tight. They've got some stretch in them, and they're a perfect length. I've got my Cala trainers on. It's funny really, because I quite like this as an outfit, and Mum has just kind of gone, which does make you doubt things, doesn't it? You know, but I probably wouldn't buy this jacket, or I won't buy this jacket. These are real pockets, by the way, because I just don't really have, I've got so many little jackets, you know, that I got from Goelia and things. So I don't really have room for this in my wardrobe. Well, there's no room for anything in my wardrobe, to be fair. But I think it's a I think it's a lovely kind of, you know, you could wear this with, I've got a lovely navy silk dress actually, and this would look great at a wedding, I think. Although you will stand out in the photographs, but if that's what you want to do, happy days. But it's a good, I'd say it's a very accurate size 16. And I'm not going to lie, I'm quite chuffed that I got in these trousers, because when I held them up and showed Mum, I said, oh, they don't look very big. But you know, when you've lost weight, and people keep saying about my weight, and I know I've said it recently, but I'll say it again, I haven't actually lost any weight this year, but I think what's happened is it's kind of sunk in or settled down or dropped down to my ankles. I don't know what's happened, but you know, people have been commenting and I haven't actually lost any weight. So, I mean, I've lost a lot of weight over the last 3 years, but I've said before, I'm not going to really talk about it because I've wasted too much of my life really, really crying about my weight. So I'm done with it. You know, it's all each of our own sort of personal journey. So anyway, I rather like this. I better get on with it, hadn't I? Just laughing because when Mum saw this on the hanger, she said, oh, good God, oh, those colours. And I think it's lovely. I mean, isn't it amazing? You know, we're always saying on the channel, aren't we? Oh, it's just lucky we're all different. And it really is lucky we're all different. This is a viscose mix. And the original price was £126, I think. And I picked this one up for £45. So I guess a lot of people didn't like it. I think it's really lovely colours. You know, I think it's really bright and cheerful. It's buttoned through, self-tie belt, but you know, equally you could put your own belt on there. And then it's got nice pockets, which are kind of nice soft fabric, so they sit very, very well against you. You know, you wouldn't know there was pockets in this dress just by looking at it. Very comfortable. Isn't it funny, because I just see this and see a really cheerful, pretty dress, and Mum just said I wouldn't be seen dead in that. You know. It flows really nicely and it is very, very comfortable. I probably would put a little press stud or something just here because it is just pulling slightly on my boobs. I don't think it's too small for me. I'd say it fits perfectly, but it's unfortunate that the gap is just kind of where your boobs are at their biggest, really. But, you know, I think it's a really sort of stunning dress, actually. Great if you were going to like a garden party or something. I think, you know, well, I know you'll all let me know what you think, but I love these two colours together. What can I say? When Mum said I won't be seen dead in it, I said, well, you might be if you're not careful. Anywho, that's dress number 1. This dress is Tencel, and it's actually like a jersey fabric. You can see it's got a little bit of stretch in it, not lots. And it is a Paisley pattern, which Mum said before that she liked Paisley, but she didn't like this Paisley. She's a bit fussy today. This was £90 originally, and I got it for £45. Now this one, it does feel a bit too like here I am, a bit too booby. But then on the camera, it doesn't look too bad. But when I looked in the mirror, I thought I felt a bit kind of busty. The waist is quite high, although I do have a long body. And it's got a self-tied belt as well, but it's very comfortable. And this is the kind of dress you could absolutely wear all year round, because you could easily wear this with tights and boots. It's not bad length, sort of. I'm 5'6", and it's like fall over, just in the middle of my calf. And it does feel comfortable. So, yeah, I'll go and give Mum a 12. She's moved into the front rooms because of the noise. But it's got every colour in it. And it's kind of, I think it's quite subtle. Mum and I are so different in that regard. But, you know, it's kind of got a navy background and then all these colours, which, you know. As I've said, it'd be a drab old world if we all thought the same, wouldn't it? So it's buttoned through just to here and then waisted, and it's just pull on, which I know a lot of people like. And there's not loads of fabric, so it is quite kind of fitted really. And then it goes out to an A-line skirt. But it's not nice enough for me to keep. But this is the kind of dress that I would have worn to work a lot because it's so comfortable to sit in, you know? You're not worried about anything creasing, bunching up and all that jazz. So it's a nice dress of its kind. So this is another £90 one, and I paid 45, and this is a viscose mix again, jersey. And I actually really like this dress, and this is absolutely the kind of dress, oh, strangling myself with the labels, that I would have worn when, if I was working. I would definitely, I mean, I am working, but not in an office. I would definitely have bought this dress because I think it's quite slimming, it's got pockets, it's super comfortable, and I think that's a navy background with like the chain print in a kind of burnt orange, I guess you'd call that. It's like chain links, isn't it? Really comfortable, honestly. I mean, it hides all your lumps and bumps. Mum, honestly, oh, it's making my eyes go funny. Stop, it's making my eyes go funny. She said, oh, it does look good on your waist. I was like, yeah, okay, thanks, I'll take it. It's nice, it's very flattering, this shape here. And then she saw the photo of my sister, and when my mum said, it's kind of like chain, she said, oh, is it Gucci inspired? So I guess, you know, you can take that. But I think it's a very flattering dress altogether and so easy to wear. I like it. I'm not sure if I'll keep it. I might, it'll depend what I see on the screen. So that's me. I said it was only a small haul in my haul because I just wanted to get a few things from Boden to kind of see how their sizes were doing and, you know, to give all of you that kind of knowledge too, really. I suppose that's what I'm trying to do, is so that if you're a similar size to me, as I say, size 16, 5'6", 67, nearly 68, but I'm not going to be 68 until I am 68, if you know what I mean. But again, an all year round dress, really. I mean, a bit, you know, if it was a gorgeous day, it's too warm. But in the UK, a dress like this is probably 9 or 10 months of the year you could wear this dress, and you could dress it up, you know, with some sort of heavier jewellery or just, you know, the silver. These are my, I love these. These are kind of my current favourite, these kind of teardrops from Menier. They do them in silver and gold. I might see if I can get a pair of gold, because I do like to chop and change between the two metals, even though gold came out as my colour. I think I'm pretty lucky actually that I can wear silver or yellow gold. My girls, Katie wears white, gold or silver, and Grace wears yellow because they have got very different skin tones. But anyway, that's this haul for you. I've got some bits from two, including a two-piece. So you might not see that, you might see that, I'm not sure. But there's a couple of coordinating pieces in there and a dress. And then I've got a couple more hauls on order. I've got, coming next week, I think you'll see, I've been using that Jude supplement. So you'll see what I think of that. And what else? Oh, so much. So much, it never ends. I have to say that this has been an eye-opener for Mum living here, because I think she thought that I was earning money from YouTube for not very much really. not for not doing very much, and this has really given her a bird's eye view of how much I actually have to work to keep this channel going. And that's fine. I mean, you know, I enjoy it. It's all good, but it's not kind of nothing. You know, all of us creators, as we're called, when you have to do your editing and all that, I'm not asking for sympathy, not at all. I mean, it's all my own personal choice, but you know, it's not a 2-minute job, put it that way. So, but I love it, and I'm really, really glad that you seem to love it too. And I'm really heading quickly up to 24,000 subscribers, that is. So yeah, happy days. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing. I'm not sure when this will go out, but I think it might be Friday. This might be Friday that you're seeing me, and if it is, then have a lovely weekend, and if it is, then have a lovely week. See you soon. Bye.